Yeah, I as we were doing the exercises, and at the top three priorities, I have five. I wrote five, and I'm trying to help myself simplify and essentialize because I don't want to overwhelm myself or put more on my plate because from what I've learned these past years, it's completely okay to not overboard ourselves, right? As much as, of course, we want expansion and all the things, but realistically speaking, I need to be realistic with myself and not set myself to failure. I want to set myself for success. So I don't know, like perhaps I would like some tips on whenever we come to that position when we're helping ourselves and we realize, oh, we have a lot on our plate or we want to do all the things. What can we do at that point to help ourselves like move things around from our plate or take away?
Yeah, this is a great question. Okay. I would think about it in a couple of different ways, right? So when you look at your five top priorities that you have, asking yourself the question, what will have the most impact for what I need in my life right now? And I'll repeat that again. What will have the most impact for what I need in my life right now? And I share this because I think it really helps ground us in not what we think we need, but what we actually know we need that brings us closer to our value, that brings us closer to our vision. I'm sorry. And so when we're looking at those top priorities, and again, we want to be doing a lot, and there's a lot of exciting things we can be doing. But again, what is it that we need that will be able to serve us right now? And again, another unpopular opinion, but it's fine. But also starting with like how much energy will you have to pour into it. And I bring up the energy piece because I think again it could be very different of saying, I'll use this as an example. I didn't put community on my top three life accounts. Community is something that is extremely important to me, right? Community and relationships, but it wasn't in my top three life accounts. Why? Because I'll say I want to be at a 9 with community, and right now I'm at an 8.7. Like, I have a great community, I am fostering relationships well, etc. So I took that off of my list, right? I said, I know that I'll still be investing in my community. I know that I still have these things happening, but it's not something that I'm going to have to dedicate a lot of energy or time into because it's already a part of my life. And so when we think about, again, yeah, those energy levels, and then I would also ask ourselves, where am I at overall with my energy, right? Because I think that'll also help us understand how much we have to give. Am I currently at a 6 because I'm burnt out because I've had a lot of life changes and I just kind of need a break? Am I at an 8 because I've really been practicing self-care and sustainability? Am I at a 2 because I'm trying to recover over some really hard stuff? And understanding what energy, like understanding overall where we're at will allow for us to also understand how much we have to give, right? Have to give externally and then also have to give for ourselves. Question number one I would ask is number one, how much energy do I currently have to give overall, right? Am I at a 2? Am I at a 6? And am I at an 8? Question number two I would ask is, how much energy do I have to give to these goals? And question number three that I would ask is, how much will this move the lever forward in my life or move the needle forward in my life? And again, I think it's important because some of these things might be big. They might be really big, right? Some of them might be like, oh, I want to read a professional development book a month, right? Which might not take that much energy. That's just a couple of habit shifts. But thinking through what you also have to give right now to be able to prioritize that. And again, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, like the honest answer that was coming to my head is like, put them to the side and then pick them back up in June if you're ready for them, right? They don't have to stop or not happen now, but maybe it's not the time. Another great example, I've wanted to create an in-person planner for like 5 years. It's been a thought of like, oh, this planner, I'd create this book, etc. And I'm like, do I want to? Yes. Is it a top priority? Maybe it's not the time, right? When it happens in 2027, y'all will be the first to know. But being able to understand again, will that change the different things that are important for me in my life? Probably not. Would it be nice to do and fun to do? Absolutely. But is it important or is it a distraction? That was a very long answer, but I hope it helped.